Hey guys, so this week's theme on Hanny. I always say that, it's really weird, like maybe I should stop. Right, I'm gonna have to start again. There's someone outside listening in, my window's open. This is really weird, like, hello? I don't want to really talk. Hey guys, so this week it is advice week. How many need to calm down? Anyway, so I knew what I wanted to give advice and I really keep mucking this up. Fudge sakes. I don't know what I'm doing. What am I? Hi guys. So this week it is advice week. And I kind of knew what I wanted to give advice on and I was all set for this week and I was all ready. And then it's come to this week and I think, how do I go about it? So I've decided just to talk to a camera and I've got 3 tips that I think help when you're upset, when you want to give up, when you just feel like you're on the bottom of the earth, when you feel like a piece of poo, really. Like my first tip, so tip number 1, I think what I found helped me after a while was talking to someone. Like at first I kind of thought talking to someone was hard because I didn't know if I could trust the person, so I ended up telling certain people like a part of something and then other people a different part, so then people thought that this person knew something else, which they did, but they didn't know the thing that they knew, and it was like very confusing. It was hard to cope with. But I think after I told one person like the whole thing, it really did, it took a lot off my shoulders, and it was quite nice to have someone else help because they knew, and then it slowly became more easier to talk to people about what you were going through. And I spoke to my doctor, I spoke to some teachers at school and all that, and then it slowly became easier to talk to people and tell them how I felt about stuff and what I thought. And it was quite nice just to have someone there to listen to what I had to say and not really have an opinion on it. It was just nice to get my thoughts off to someone. So I think talking to someone really does help when you feel like there's no one there. Tip number 2, I would say, is writing stuff down. Like when I was like really upset and I was crying at night when I couldn't sleep, or in the day when I was doing nothing, I find writing stuff down was so good because I wrote like on paper, on my iPad, on my notes and whatever, and it really did help because I could write whatever I wanted and no one would ever see it, because then I could write about whoever I wanted, whatever I wanted, and say whatever I want because no one would see it, so no one would be there to say this about it and pick it apart because it's what I thought and what I had to say. And it really did like calm me down and clear my head. It's like a weird way to think about it, but it really does help, and you just get everything out and no one can say anything about it and no one has to see it. Like no one's seen what I've put, no one knows what I've put because it's what I put, so no one has to know about it because it's not their place to know. And I think writing stuff down is just a really good way to get everything out. Like if you're not very keen on talking to people, writing stuff down, it just makes it so easy. You get everything out, and it's weird to say it, but I think that would probably be my main tip, like to write stuff down, because that was the one that really helped me, I think. Tip number 3, and the last tip, I think would be finding your own little place where you can go when you're angry, upset or whatever. Just finding a place that keeps you calm and it just reminds you of why you're here and what you're doing. Like I have my own little place, no one knows about it, and I kind of go there when I just want to calm down, I just want to have time to myself. It's really nice because like if I stand here in my little place, there's like this nice view here. I can look at like nature and wildlife and that, look at birds and that, being free, and it's really nice. But then when I turn around I see this place that reminds me of why I carried on and why I should carry on still and why you shouldn't give up, and it's a really nice place for me, and it does clear my head and it does calm me down. it's quite nice as well because you can just go sit there, and you can also sit there and it's nice and quiet and you can write stuff down, and it's very relaxing, I think, and it really does clear the head. So I think they would be my 3 tips if you're ever upset or angry. This probably isn't the most interesting video, and it's probably not the most upbeat video, but that's because I just wanted to finally talk to a camera probably and just be honest. Like, I know life isn't perfect and nobody's life is perfect, and everyone goes through shit and everyone has positive moments, but most of life is going to be down. Like, you can't help it, it's life. Everyone will go through shit times and everyone will go through good times. So it's just nice to know that there's things that you can do to make yourself relax and just calm. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you on Sunday. Bye!